When I pulled that liner off, it was just, the smell was atrocious. So you may be wondering why we're cutting this liner into pieces. And that is to test the liner wand against some of our more traditional liner cleaning methods and see how it compares. So for our first contestant, we have our tried and true Dawn dish soap. And I'm not going to go through the details of how to clean your liner in this video. I do have a video that goes over how to clean your liner that I will link up above, and it will be in the description box below. We typically use Dawn. It's cheap, it's easy to get, it's gentle. The only drawback, if there's any soap residue left behind, that is a potential to cause irritation to the skin. Next in our lineup is Isopropyl Alcohol Wintergreen. You can put it in a spray bottle, but I'm just going to be using a round cotton pad. Even if you are washing your liner daily and you are washing it well and you're making sure that it's drying efficiently and that it's drying completely, you can still get some funky odors. That's a little gross. Next up, we have the Liner Wand Cleansing Solution, and it's also going to come with a scrubbing brush. I'm going to go ahead and clean this liner as well so I can see how that brush works with removing a lot of these larger particles and dead skin. Did a really great, efficient job at removing all those dead skin cells that we saw earlier. Next up is the actual liner wand. Within this tube are basically a mixture of two ingredients, one being isopropyl alcohol and also silver, which has been pretty well studied, pretty well documented, and known for its bacteria fighting properties. With the sponge tip up, you're going to squeeze and break at number 1. Squeeze and break at number 2, give a gentle shake, and with the wet tip, you are going to basically just paint the liner. And you can already see some of the gunk that's getting pulled out of the liner. When I first pulled off this liner, probably have not been washed in the 4 to 5 years he's had it. Let's just say I am very glad I'm doing this in 3rd trimester of pregnancy and not my first. So with just the Dawn dish soap, definitely still a little bit of a funk. So let's see how with the wintergreen, if that had improved at all. Smells minty. The alcohol definitely did help pull out some more of those odors than just the Dawn dish soap. Next up, the liner wand cleaning solution. Didn't see too much difference between the Dawn dish soap and the cleanser when it came to smell, but what's nice about the cleanser solution, that with the small brush, and it did seem to be more effective removing some of that larger particles. And this is a non-soap cleanser, so if you have someone that has especially sensitive skin, then the cleanser solution could be worth a shot. So with the liner wand, it just takes a few minutes to dry, and it's gonna leave that coating on there for about 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm not getting that funkiness that I was getting before with just the cleansers alone by themselves. So that smell has much improved. This thing is pretty cool. And the nice thing that I like about it is I know that those liners are not getting cleaned all the time or cleaned efficiently. This is an awesome tool because you only have to apply this every 2 weeks. And yes, it is still recommended that you clean the liner in between the applications, but we know that's not always going to happen. So if that's not happening, you know that at least have some sort of tool to be able to periodically make sure that liner is clean, that it's disinfected, that they are not getting irritated from their liner, and that their skin is being protected. When it comes to prosthetics and wearing a prosthesis and using a prosthesis, it goes much beyond just putting on a leg and letting the patient walk. There are other factors involved. If you have a patient that has a liner that is stinky and doesn't feel well, that they're not going to be as open to wearing their leg or wearing their leg out in public, and that's going to affect their social engagements and affect their social and mental health as well, along with their physical health and well-being. There have also been testimonies from other patients that have been using the liner wand. It has helped reduce the amount that they're sweating in the prosthesis, which again just increases the comfort, it increases the fit, increases the length of time that they're being able to wear and use a prosthesis to go out and do all the things that they want to be able to do, and that is adding to their quality of life. Their liner kit comes in a super convenient box, and it has everything. I need a knife. And it has everything that you need, nicely packaged and organized. Little instruction book that's really clear and easy to understand. Your supply of liner wands, your supply of scrubbing brushes, and the cleanser solution. And all this is going to be a 30-day supply. Go ahead, check them out. They've been awesome to work with. Like always, let me know if you have any additional questions, and I wish you the best. A little bonus material. So this was cleaned with the isopropyl alcohol. Curious to see how with the liner wand, if there's any other gunk that gets pulled out of it even after washing it with the isopropyl alcohol. So there you go.